Hello. Let me make sure that the game's not too loud. The game, if I remember correctly, is very quiet. Hello. So I'm gonna try to like balance it. Um, so this game likes to disguise itself as kind of a horror game. As a heads up, it is not a horror game. That's the only thing I'll really give you about this. I want to move that chat box so it's not directly on my head. I'll probably, there. That looks good. Um, so this game is not a horror game. It disguises itself as one at first. So, don't be spooked. It is actually a walking simulator storytelling game. We're gonna figure out why this house has been seemingly abandoned. It is not abandoned. Um, you'll see the story, but no spoilers. I'll try to keep it as spoiler free as possible. I've played this game forever ago, so we're gonna get into it. Because at first I thought this was a horror game, but it is not a horror game. And my gamepad doesn't want to work, so maybe it's because I clicked out of the game. Oh, do I need to click back in? It worked. There it goes. Okay. And this game is really good if you like walking simulator type games. Let me know if I need to turn up any of the volume and stuff too, like if the sound's a little bit weird.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but
I'll
it's
see if I can
a really
get
late
some
flight
subtitles.
because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. So we're home from the airport. Our name is Caitlin Greenbrier. We're from Portland, Oregon. Or we were coming from Portland, Oregon. I can't really tell. Destination. Okay, no, we're going to. So we live in Portland. Flight number 270, June 6, 1995. I'll see if I can get some, yeah, subtitles. We want the subtitles. Because it's a story game. You need to have the subtitles. I got a Christmas duck. To examine it. $5.99. Eh. Good old Christmas duck. Oh, there's a key. I already exploring. Let's see what this says. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad, but it says anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. So we have the house key right here. Can I put the duck back? Okay, we'll put good old Christmas duck back. I just need them in general. Yeah, so basically, if you didn't hear, we're Katie. We called our mom and we were like, hey, oh, it's raining out too. We were like, hey, don't pick me up from the airport. Don't bother picking me up. We are, coming home from college or something, presumably. I am not sure exactly what in the context of what we're coming home from. But I'm just turning down the volume just a little bit in case the thunder gets a little bit too loud. But we're not really exactly sure what's going on. I know what happens, but I'm not going to tell anybody. So Sam, who wrote us a letter, has gone missing. And I'm assuming it says I don't want mom and dad, so this is a sibling of some sort. But anyone. So we're home now. Front hall. Open folder. Read invoice. Okay, we just moved in. Harper Drive, Terrence Greenbrier. From Terrence Greenbrier. Our last name was Greenbrier, I think it said. So this is either our mama or dad, maybe? And the house is creaking. Boxes. So there's 8 boxes in the kitchen. There's 5 boxes in the master bedroom. There's 6 boxes in the child bedroom. There are overweight boxes in the library. 4 boxes. 24, 15. Okay. So that's how much it
Dear
is for...
Katie,
Oh.
so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Okay. I forgot. So we're gonna try to get all of these, journal entries, basically. I think that's one of the achievements. Magazine. Stephen King. Can I rotate it and look? Nope. Can I not rotate it and look around? Nope. Flush toilet. There's no mirror here. So we can turn on this lamp. Open drawer. Anything. Read note. Directions to work from new home. Okay. Hour and 10 minutes. It's a travel time. Anything in here? Okay, let's see. We've got Janice Greenbrier, who works at a forestry service. Goodfellow High School, which is probably either us or our sister. I'm assuming is Sam. Oh, there's something down here. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. Uncle Harvey. Okay, I got a card from Uncle Harvey in there. Board game. Over the Alps. Traveling game. Looks kind of busted. Nothing else on it. Any memories triggering? Pick up one of my trophies. Regional track and field finals, April 21st, 1995, so 5 years ago. Girls 100-meter relay, first place, Jamie Bloom, Carla Jones. Okay, so Caitlin Greenbrier, there we are. Grab the sugar skull. Made in Mexico, cool. Grab old trophy. Regional track and field, 1991, first place. Grab book. The Bible. So this is a religious family. Got it. The door is locked. That says the Bible. You question the words of the mighty Jimmy? Read note. Sam Danielle from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Danielle is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. That's kind of nice. I like that the handwriting's different.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you?
Who is this on the phone?
Lily, I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Can I not call anybody? Got some lights on. So check your location in the house. Okay. I am playing Gone Home. I've played this game years ago, and I wanted to revisit it. So I am trying to do a very completely spoiler-free, because I know exactly what happens. It is a very short storytelling game. It is really nice storytelling. I think you would enjoy it. Don't look anything up about it. It disguises itself as multiple different things, but I promise to you, it is a really good story. So we're gonna... Oh, hey. Inventory. We're going to play it as though I've never played it before. So far the story is our sister is missing. She left us this note on the door saying that she doesn't want anyone to know where she's going. And so far we've figured out there's a card over here from our Uncle Harvey. Happy 17th. High school jackets where sister is either in high school or graduating. We have our mom who works in the forest, and it looks like we just moved into this house, according to this that we found. And our family seems to be somewhat religious because there is a Bible over here. It could just be a Bible, but it looks kind of worn and torn. Our character has won multiple trophies for track and field. And we have our key and our boarding pass and our passport. So we're coming from somewhere outside of the US for home. Not the Bible. What's in here? Anything in here? Oh yeah, and then we have Daniel being a total weirdo, and then just messages. Right now we're just kind of exploring around. Nothing in any of these. Not the Bible. Let's see. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that we can get right into the swing of things. One study folder with pockets for each of your 6 period classes. 1-line notebook. Oh yeah, this is definitely a box of colored pencils, standard combination clock, a locker lock for your locker, lunch, positive attitude. The positive attitude's not crossed off. Oh, here's another journal entry.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
You also get these journal entries from your sister that she was writing to you, basically. Postcards. Okay, so we were in Paris, I think. 8/2/94. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. Yeah, we were in Paris. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating La Petite. I'm gonna mess this up, and I know you're gonna get mad at me, Seeker. Cryptid, you're gonna get so mad at me, so I'm not even gonna try. and wearing a beret. What is la petite déjeuner? I know I messed that up. uh, eating. It's like a small sandwich. I don't know. It's a small something. And wearing a beret. I am going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. We're in the 90s too. A small lunch. Okay. Thank you for that. I only know German, so French. I'm like, what? um, lots of film I develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite little sister, or you're my favorite sister. Love you all. One Arbor Hill, Weird, Boone County, USA. Okay. So ate a small lunch in the Paris. Oui, oui. Oh, obituary. Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure in the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service... Oh, there's a thunderstorm going on too. Really good mood setting. Quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. Service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terrence Greenbar. I think Terrence is our dad. As well as in spirit, the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Terrence is our dad. Can I crouch? Oh, cool. Anything down here? No. It sounds like there's a weather warning. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something. If you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Rude. Okay, let's turn on some lights in this room. Severe
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin
Grab
County,
soda can.
County, Dawn County, Tecumseh
Ginger ale.
County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood can be expected at
whoops.
lower elevations.
I'm gonna turn this off, cause news casting like that freak me out. I know that it provided really good light, but we just know there's severe weather going on. Anything in here? JFK. X-Files Season 1, X-Files Season... Oh, they have all the X-Files Season 1 over here. Blade Runner Director's Cut. Beetlejuice and RoboCop. Airplane Moonraker. The Andromeda Strain. Time Machine and Clue. Fantastic Voyage. Top Gun. Ghostbusters and Labyrinth. This is definitely a 90s zeitgeist. Clash of the Titans. Little closet. Oh wait, no, I wanted to see that. A Heaven at the Edge of the World, Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2, story The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Today she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate Ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came along the side. Captain Black himself came out of the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "Yar, never find gonna find the edge. Thar ain't no paradise, and yar father were a liar. Captain Allegra yelled back. Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out, We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar. The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now west, she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Kids do be writing stories like that. What's this? Making friends. Sam, I thought this might help, Dad. Even when you... What? Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy. Well,
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
So the plot thickens. 2001, The Dark Crystal. Any more cool VHS titles in here? X-Files Season 1. Okay, so they're currently on episodes 18 to 21 of X-Files. Pizza's all gone. How dare they not leave me any? Grab mug, put it back. Anything down here? It's also really weird because I played this forever ago and I never got any of the achievements for this game. Yeah, put this coaster here. Oh, what did it say? Mom's old work mug. Whoops. Oh, the X-Files. So this family's really into the X-Files. 25, the X-Files. Heck yeah. What a good family. We watch the X-Files every day at 9 p.m. gotta tape those episodes so in case we miss them with the VHS role model. Got some cool. I don't know if that's actually a song or not. The Girl Scout. Oh, let's see. Does it actually play the other song if we put it on the other side? Oh no, it only plays. Can I skip it? No, it only lets me eject it. It won't let me put it in. That's sad. So we're getting the rebellious stage. What is this? Book Dad wrote. The Accidental Savior? What? November 21, 1963, John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him? Not just another James Bond high-class political thriller. What is this book about? Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at HF Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature. And writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college something. I can't really read what that says. College something? Senam? Mike sent you. Here's the address. Do it, Mike. Okay. Alright. got a little fireplace over here. Anything over here I can find? Oh, some candles. Anything on the candles? Whoops. Whoops. That one got put back. Let me see, can I put them all back? I don't want Mom and Dad to yell at me. Can I pick this up? Grab matchbook. Can I light the candles? No. Alright, we'll put that right there. Oh wait, I wanna... Oh, fine, whatever. I think that's everything in this room. Oh, highlighter. Okay, maybe we have to find some things that have been highlighted. Okay, let's see. Where are we off to now? Anything in there? Nope. Let's see. Bunch of coupons. Tortilla chips. Grab the eraser. You don't tell me that she didn't try to stab the eraser. Manuscript, I think. Pacific Northwest Conservative Department. Oh, this is for fire. For our mom, the forestry manual. Looked like a it looked like a manuscript. Open folder, read assignment. Reproductive system worksheet, Samantha Greenbrier, 9994. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Grab a sheet of lined paper, write reproductive system worksheet number 6 at the top. Then choose one of the 2 stories, A or B, and rewrite it. Begin with the title in your name, topic, sentence, paragraph. Put the sentences in chronological order. Make sure the last sentence is a good concluding statement. The menstrual cycle. It travels through the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovium. About 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg doesn't meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. The ovum I just want to see like the extent of what their knowledge of the reproductive system is, to kind of get an idea of like what the thought process is. Like, is this a conservative town we're living in, or is this because that could kind of give us more of an insight as to like what's going on in the whole story. Just kind of seeing, and it's also the 90s, so it's like, what is the like knowledge of the 90s of the reproductive system. I am produced in the testicles. I go from the vas deferens to the urethra, the life of a sperm cell. I go through the cervix and the uterus into the fallopian tubes in search of an egg cell. I develop 2 or 3 months into the epididymis. It looks like I'm kind of skimming. Oh, okay, here we go. This is what she wrote. A menstrual cycle, a novella. The early morning of spring 1st, 1939, Essa Izette stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village. Oh, I love how the music kicked in when we're reading what she wrote. 4th period health class. Okay. As it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wielun in Poland, Wielun in Poland, as the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of her uterus is getting thick and soft. I understand that this is for, a class, but it's so weird. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Here, there, her dear Boris. She's still in his baker's smock. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early shift duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovium. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75... We should have known where the story was going. 1939 Poland. In the assault of German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown were killed. The rest, including Essa, and for a time, Borislav, a huddled and half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of her uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It's kind of like I want to write my own historical love story, but this is for an assignment, so I am going to write down stuff that goes along with this assignment and write my story at the same time. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as the daring spy and saboteur. Another ovium starts to develop in one of the ovaries as the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. And there's just a red note, "See me," at the bottom. Dr. Jitters? The best for your table. Grab textbook. World history. Oh, she must have been learning like World War II at the time. Like, yeah, I want to write my own novel. Don't tell me what to do. What is this? Oh, got a need for you. Is this a real song?
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd see through. Now that it's happened, I just can't.
I really like old songs like that. I'm not gonna play it through in case it is a real song, but I do want to get a little taste of it, you know. We got our dad's Irish whiskey. Oh, we got some whiskey glasses that fell off the table here. Or shot glasses, I mean, not whiskey glasses. Read Dad's second book, The Accidental Pariah. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there'll be another attempt and the lines of communication are down. He's writing a lot of, like, I think that's where she gets it from. She wants to write historical fiction because her dad writes historical fiction. March 8th, 1973, or 1976, I mean. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Survivor, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. I hate rejection notes. Was this vodka? You can't really read it. Can we put it into the light? Yeah. I like how they have, like, the actual government warning labels and stuff on it, too. Anything else that I missed over here? The quartet. Got a lot of art. This is a nice house, too. Oh, here's another closet. Every room has a closet. Oh, a letter. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyways. No hurry retrieving it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz. Or Schultes.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
I think he has a crush on you. Oh, look at all these books. Oh, that sucks. These are all the books that the dad wrote that weren't able to sell. Just stored in the closet back here. Man, I wish that when I moved, I would barely have stuff like this. I mean, like, they have a ton of books, sure, and it looks like they just started putting these books out. I think these are actually records. But, like, whenever I move, I have boxes everywhere, and I moved, like, 2 years ago, and I still have boxes I haven't gone through to put away. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. What stuff that's missing? Tortilla chips are my favorite. There's some dice over here. Crumpled paper. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Attic is endgame, by the way. We will find out what is in the attic here soon, but attic is endgame. We haven't gone in here yet. Examine paper. Pioneer CLDD 30703 combination laser disc combat. Remote with black light, double side, headphone. Okay, it looks like coding. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... And it stops. The lights here in this room are very dim. That door is open. Boone County. Electrical inspection form. Terrence Greenbrier. Does the electrical system meet codes? Yes. Is there any deficiency in needing correcting? Unclear. Wiring in house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuit wires directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Black Cat Electrical. Also, this game really likes to mess with you. If you hear laser dick, and this is the second time I've done something like that on a stream, don't call me out for it. Also, if there you hear like footsteps and stuff in them English words. So if you hear like people walking around the house or doors opening or things, that is just the game strictly messing with you. We are the only ones in this house right now. I want you to know that, because when I first played this, I was like, is this a horror game? Is anyone else home? No, no one else is home. I promise you, do not get freaked out by the ambient sounds the house makes. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. Oh, I like that. What if JFK wasn't JFK? early spaceflight utopia. Advanced technology and World War II early. Time stream to different. Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese. JFK president. US plus USSR coalition. You can do better. Back to basics. Send back in time to Dallas, 1963 again. State of emergency in Dallas cancels motorcade. JFK, poison, kidnap, injured. He really likes to write about JFK. Interrupt L. It's probably just the Cold War magic bullet theory. Lone gunman. X-Files, check with Sam. Record JFK off HBO. Paradox results in JFK death being desired outcome. Gracie knock steamrolled. Why not disrupt motorcade minutes before who can fire? So it seems like he is just obsessed with this JFK conspiracy thing. Like, I don't know. Oh, what's this? 3-ring binder. Can I look at it? Anything in here? Nothing. There's a few pages in there. Nothing in here. Oh wait, can I look at that? No. Okay, nothing in here. Wonder why. Like, is he just a historian that's really into conspiracies and stuff, or really into... and just wants to write about it? Salmon Magazine. True stories. I was a teenage drag queen. Readers tell us about their worst moments. Does anyone still care? The male gaze, how to subvert it. Sarah Hulse not gathering moss. We haven't had a, oh, more of Dad's, JFK books. Looks like there was a letter in there. I can't tell, though. Was there a letter in here? No, they're just other books on the bottom. Is there a letter? Here's a note. The accidental pariah, villain, ambassador, messiah. The occasional, sometime unreliable savior hero. The year over the mountain, come down from the mountain. The accidental prophet. The unreliable prophet. I think that's what it says. The accidental prophet. Okay, so that's him coming up with names of the book, I think. The Stranger Under My Roof. The best-selling advice book for parents of teens. The teen years are fraught with change of all types, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, but these changes just don't affect your teen. Your teen's turbulent years are a challenge for parents as well, maybe the biggest challenge you've faced since having children. This book holds insights into your teen's behavior from the very beginning as she or he first enters adolescence up to the end of the teen years as he or she enters young adulthood. The practical strategies here are based upon well-tested principles of pediatric psychology, represented by Dr. Eliza Medina, herself a mother of 2 teenagers, prepare to gain new tools of establishing a productive, healthy, and loving dialogue with a stranger under your roof. Okay. I hate books like that. It's like, let your kid just grow, you know? 0451. Oh, maybe that's the thing for the... Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even when then it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the unusable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Dang, lightning, thunder. So 0451. I think that is for this thing over here. So we got 0451. Yeah. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document, a typed copy for your records. A notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Attorneys? Anything else in here? So he's suing somebody for something? Alright, so everybody in this house has got secrets. Why was that locked away? The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie, discover the truth. Superb work of speculation plotted with amazing skill and showing a level of magnetic artistry not usually present in such academic pieces. Important new look on the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedy of our time. Did he read this and find out it was plagiarized or something? The only reason why I could think an attorney would be involved is if there's plagiarization going on. Plagiarism. Which way have I not gone down? Okay, I went down here because all the lights are on. Grab photo. DeSoto. So is this the army girl that Sam was talking about? Okay, no, we went down this way. Oh yeah, we were walking back. Okay. So we went down this way. All that's left is to... I'm gonna close the front door just because it feels weird leaving it wide open like that. Let's go upstairs. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over this better part of the next week. Part of the Forestry Service run controlled burn of overgrown sections of Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved. A senior conservationist, gosh, there's no L in that word, Janice Greenbrier, smoke will lightly linger in the area through the following weekend. A pack of cards. Anything special about these cards? No. I feel like almost every one of these rooms has like a journal entry, and I'm going to see at the end if we find all of the journal entries. Personal calendar. Monday, couples what? Brushing? Cooking class. Take apron. Ballroom dancing. Couples something. Bowling? Maybe it's bowling. Couples yeah, it's bowling. Cooking class, ballroom dancing. Couples bowling, cooking class, ballroom dancing, cooking class, ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Oh, that's the mom. Grab a comb, grab a pen. Notice a temporary personnel transfer. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest. Effective 9/2/94, please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, senior conservationist. Janice Greenbrier is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as recommendation of overseeing officer. Okay. Where is the light? There we go. They did say that the light was faulty, so I'm expecting the lights to go out at some point. We already looked at that. Anything else in here? Cassette box. Oh, for Sam. Love things. Oh, that's cool. I got it to open. Cherry bomb throwaway product. Fuck your fans. Polaroid baby. Panic. Bitch theme. Cool shamoo. You're gonna. Oh, what did it say? You're gonna like this one. Oh, here we go.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I feel like we missed something, because that feels like a kind of a skip. Maybe. We'll see. We're getting kind of the story, though. We find something that fits between. It's not anything terrible. Where's the light? There are no lights in here? Oh, here's a light. Turn off that TV. Looks like the Super Nintendo was unplugged. Grab cartridge. Adventurous cat. Yes. Oh, what's this letter? Read codes. Chun-Li moves. Fireball. Hold plunge. Lightning kick. Helicopter kick. Air stomp. We have the written down stuff for like the moves for Street Fighter. Grab cassette. I wonder if I take this back down here if I can actually play it. Because there was a cassette player down here. There might be been one in that room, but let's see if we can play this cassette. Not this room. I think it was the next room.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the water. We're so good.
What was this? Beatmobile cool schmool. Okay, let's put this right here. We'll just put the cassettes that we collect right over here. Here we have a Sam, Katie, Mom, Jan, Dad, Terry. There we go. We all look like Mom. Why does our dad look like he wants to have pictures of Spider-Man? What is this? Sam, stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. Me. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. I need them on my desk immediately. I want pictures of Spider-Man. Sternly worded letter. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another country on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you, I hate I hate the sounds of the house. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. Oh, there is a tape player in here. That was what this thing was. I thought it was just like a radio. I didn't think it was a cassette player. It also didn't like it was open, but it's open now. Enter combination. I do not have a combination for this. I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? You better not have been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Gross. Meow. I want to believe. X-Files poster. Grab Steggy. Stelly. Steggy. Aw, Steggy. You stay there, Steggy. Groove. AIDS in Africa. Soul Elysium Live. Betty Vendor. Weezer. Max and Martine wanted for murder of Straight Edge. What did I say at the top? Patti Smith, Biohazard, Dinosaur Jr., Lemonheads, and Ice Cube. Excuse me. Oh wait, there's a fork down there. There's something else down here too. The Brother 150, of course it's Phaedrus. This is the one me and my dad are building. Wanna go for a ride when it's done? Anything else down here? Oh, there's another slip. Samantha Greenbrier, year 11. Fletcher, period 5. Metalworking engraving, grade C-. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges, show more pride in work. Oh, so that's what that was downstairs on that picture. Was that plaque she made. Oh, that pencil is gone forever now. Anything else down here? Oh, there's a crumpled bit. No. Goodfellow High School disciplinary referral. Yolanda DeSoto, grade 12. 9:20 a.m. Mr. Benchley Hall. Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Miss DeSoto was given an option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Okay. Ben-Hur, Frankenstein. I wonder if that one book that we sent... Oh wait, no, we didn't give it to her yet. We didn't send it back. We just said that we got it for her. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed. Nice. See if we can find this code to get this open. Board game. Got your number. Are we going to dance with anyone who's got a crush on you? Okay. Oops. What's that? Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. There's another book in there. The Holy Bible. No more of the Bible, please. What's this? Grab collar. Mitten. Aww. Did we have a cat? King's Labyrinth. Fraying threads. Captain Allegra. Oh, she's still writing these stories. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended to single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer, and their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of their canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. A silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked to the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal in rotten robes, and the king was hunched over, with blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, the long staircase from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you—" But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him in the merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread of belt of... Oh no, lore! This isn't lore! Tied the shining thread of the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs, where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait, no. No!" The song stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, and to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line, to signal to her. No use. The king was nearing at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, even from across the yawning basin. Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. It came to its end, the unbreakable thread dangling limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. I want more of these stories that she's writing. Grab plaque. Is this the first one? Samantha, S is for special, A is for adorable, M is for merry, A is for affectionate, N is for nice, T is for thoughtful, H is for honest, A is for admirable. Like, I really want more of that, because it's so cool seeing, like, her story from when she was, what is this? Scrutinized? Stare? It was interesting when she was, like, yeah, writing those as a second grader, and she's still writing the stories. Is there anything to this? How about this one? No. No codes on it or anything. I'm trying to remember if I remember where the combination for that is, but I honestly don't. I think it's actually out here. Oh yeah, this shadow scared me for the first time when I first played this, because I was like, there's someone in the house. But no, there's no one in the house. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of it for fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Haha, alright, see you again. Cheeseburger barfing. Is there not? Okay, is there a light over here? No? Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, this is a bathroom. Open cabinet. Lonnie rules. Grab box. Nothing on these. How about these? Nail polish. Nailed it. And this bathroom also does not have a mirror. Oh, must be hair dye. Yeah, wild color. Right hand. Red right hand. Semi-permanent hair color. Not tested on animals. This is stuff you can buy at like Hot Topic, I think, right? Here we go.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
I think you can get why I said you would like this game, Cryptid. From that dialogue alone, if you're, still watching. Toilet paper. Cleansing powder. Anything in here? Looks like pads or something. Feminine products. Lesbianab. They're thespians. Guess this one's broken. Wear goggles and rubber gloves when handling anything in this room. I'm trying to figure out where her, where she left her, I remember finding it. I just don't remember where. It's been like, this game came out like, what, 2018? It's been that long since I played it. Alright, let's look in here. I played this in high school. So no, it would have been before 2018. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the Channel. This is my second passage through the Channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the Channel. Cool. London was great, Dad. I know you're always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all. Okay, this must be their room. Phones are disconnected still. Must be from the storm. Another bibble. That makes 3 bibbles. Business card. Unknown dimension literature. Communication must become total and conscious before we can stop it. That looked very conspiracy theory-esque. Yeah. Maybe they're writing as conspiracy theory novels. Looks like they were left in quite a hurry. Mitten. Oh. Aw, Mitten. Well, oh, I just throw it, I guess. There we go. Why won't it let me look at it? What do we got in here? The Sound of Music. Yeah, I have one of those VHSs in my house, too. Bridge on the River Kwai. Silence of the Lambs. I have those as well. Butch Cassidy, then the Sundance Kid. All the President's Men. Can't really read this one. It's kind of Jeopardy and Gone with the Wind. Pick up family photo. Yeah, it's us. There we are. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, through this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure, but let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you've got to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump, and in the meantime, write more letters and your old friend to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Okay. Bookmark. Oh, I took that bookmark out of the book. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands, Rick. Oh, what's Rick doing here? Leaves of Grass. Oh, Walt Whitman. Okay, that's poetry. Gross. No, Walt Whitman stuff isn't gross. I just had to read a ton of it. One of my exams in college was read a line of poetry. We had to study like 70 different poets, and my exam was to read a line of it and to say which poet wrote that, and then bonus points if I could guess what poem it came from. And you know, after studying 70 poets, you kind of get used to their writing style. So Walt Whitman has a very, I think he's from Ohio too. Watercolor techniques for floral and still lifes. Well, watercolor is looking to improve your skills. So was Bradford Gregory. Once since he began painting with watercolors at the age of 40, he has gone to win countless awards in national and international exhibitions. Now with watercolor techniques for florals and still lifes, he shares his years of watercolor experience with you. The book doesn't contain a list of rules, but principles and concepts that will lead you down a path fulfilling your personal potential as an artist. I would love to learn how to watercolor. Is there something down there? Can I... matchbook. Rick, 8 o'clock Friday. Oh, Rick, what are you doing? OG Rick. Another 3D ring binder. It's like nothing on these 3-ring binders. Open hamper. Underwear, no! Destroyed. Again, no mirrors. These people are vampires or something. Candles? What did it say? Ugh. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, and sexually. May seem inevitable that the spark you and your spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade over time, but it doesn't have to be. Reopen. How to rekindle the fire you once had. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication between you and your spouse. Hello! Simple steps to reopen the lines of communication instead of share as partners instead of rivals. Strength of Spirituality offers fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom. Oh, exciting. What a great book. I hope you have been well. Is that just the lighting? Okay, it's just the lighting. It looks really weird with the shadow going over it like that. I'm gonna leave those lights on. I like leaving the lights on for all the rooms that I've explored, just so I know that I've explored that room. Oh yeah, I already went in that. Okay, I went down that way. Oh, here's a letter. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such a short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. This must be the guest room. Hey Sam, you were asking what my IROTC ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. Reeneering, this means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team means the army has branded me a certified killing machine. Adventure training, I am a born adventurous and no borders can hold me. The army recognizes this. So you didn't think I was cool before, and now you do, Lonnie. Okay, so Lonnie's in the ROTC. That makes sense. Samantha Greenbrier, Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting Journal. August 31st, 1994. 1:19 a.m. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? No, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994. 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello, did not investigate, probably was the furnace. September 9th, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from carton and fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was bought yesterday. Ghost milk. October 9th, 1994. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We built a protective pillow for it. October 22nd. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed on the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th. That's my birthday. Moo. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite all of our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Are you mooing because of the milk, or are you mooing because Alphonse is making sounds? Because I think I hear him. There. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Okay, we can't go in the attic yet. As I mentioned, attic is endgame. There's another CD, so we're probably going to find a cassette tape in here. Performance evaluation. Richard Patterman, supervisor Janice Greenbrier. Okay, so this is Rick. Ranger Patterman has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Are you sure it's that reason, or Halloween show, the Misfits, they're awesome. See you there. Don't forget your costume. Oh, here we go.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Okay, what's this? This is Heavens to Betsy, Nothing Could Stop Me. Okay, this is gonna be another song. We'll play it for a second. just so we can get kind of like a feeling for like what's going on and the music situation. Alright, let's open this up. The sewing table. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it folded in like that. We have a sewing table just like this, but I didn't know it like folded into the table like that because I've never. We don't have I don't like. Does ours fold in like that? I thought it. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe it did. Oh, is this another tape? Oh no, Heavens to Betsy. It opens though. Okay. For Sam. Is there another thing written at the bottom? Don't look here. Ah, there's something upside down written. How do I read that? Complicated. Oh, there are more songs listed. Healthy choices. Oh, here we go. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage. It had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. I have to see this. We're skipping 6th. Okay, yeah. Secret passage is marked in the map. Captain Allegra and First Mate. Oh, she was trying to make her costume. They're trying to make costumes for each other for her book. Oh. Anything else in here? Okay, so we can't go this way. I'm still trying to figure out where her, where that the code for her room is at. Because I thought it was in the room. I'm trying to remember. Oh, there's a thing back here. It's a game. I thought it was like written on the... Oh, here's another cartridge. Journey of the Crystal. Thought it was on the back of like a door or something. Kurt Cobain magazine. Sit 101.7. Nope. Oh. Hi Lonnie, I wrote this first period and left it in your locker on the way to 2nd. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't do this. Put this on a beeper. Your drawing of cats was so good that I added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. Haha, I like it. How did you know they were about to be abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he would probably have lots of cats. Also, like his secret scheme is he watches 90210 religiously. I'll ask him about it after class. He said he doesn't have cats and that he also has never watched 90210, but I could see it in his eyes he was lying. Let's see, anything else? Oh, did we read this one? Yeah, we read that one. Okay, I feel like it's gotta be in this room if there's gonna be a code. Enter combination. What is the combination? No. Hmm. If I were a kid, where would I put my combination? I'm trying to remember. I think there's another journal entry thing in here. Clean up your stuff. Nail polish. Nailed it. Emery board. Soda. What if I... Can I just throw the cup? Ah. I feel like it's not gonna work. Okay, we read the slip. We saw this. There's a pen that I think was just floating there. Can I turn that around? No. Nothing else I can pick up and move around. No. No, that's a chapter. Actually, Bible. There's not much in this room.